Yeah, we're finally live. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will, from Game On. He's my wonderful co-host, Cricket, from sportspicks.locals.com, here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. Here's what we got on the menu today. A lot of NBA trades yesterday. The big one hasn't happened yet, but a lot of moves last night out of nowhere. I guess tomorrow is the trade deadline, so we shouldn't be surprised. We've got that. We might have to defend Beardo. I don't know if we'll get to it, but we might have to defend Beardo in a take that he had last night on Tuesday Night Main Event where it was like 5v1. He's fighting everyone off. He was like, "Hey, bang! Come on, man. Bang! Just fighting them off. We'll see on that. My wife might make her first appearance on the show today. We'll see if that happens. Yeah, we'll see if that happens.
Okay.
We've got to talk Super Bowl props, of course. We're going to take a look at the top 10 most bet props, whether we should bet them or fade them. That and a whole bunch of other things here. And I would like to say welcome and hello to a new audience. And that is the YouTube short feed. We are doing vertical streaming, our first ever vertical simultaneous stream. They've had this feature for a couple of months. I haven't used it, but I was like looking into it yesterday, and I was like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. So there are two feeds on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, you can watch the normal feed. You can also watch the mobile vertical feed for those of people that like to watch shorts and like that kind of stuff. I don't know. We're going to test it out. But if you're on the YouTube feed and you take a look at something and you're like, why is there two streams going on right now? That's why. But before we get into all that, Crick, how you doing this morning?
I'm all right, man. Technology and things. I guess they did some Wi-Fi fiber optic update or something last night. I'm in here. Had it turned off, restarted it already. Had to restart it twice now. Mic's not working, but they're working now. I'm all right. I didn't have a terrible night betting. Didn't really make any money. I think I was up 0.06 units last night when the smoke cleared, but it's better than being down 0.06. So Mama said there would be days like this. I'm making it, sir. How you doing?
Speaking of that's how my day went yesterday. I had a play on. So the one play that I gave out yesterday did not come through, and that was our favorite anti-correlated parlay of Jokic over his points, rebounds, assists, and the other team to cover and win. And I outlined the Raptors out to -6.5. And those guys were up. At one point, they were up 107.93. They ended up winning like 124-121. So they did not get the cover. They ruined the bet for me. So I lost that one. Of course, that's the one I put out. Then I had a $7 free play that on a 3-leg parlay that would have that won. Of course, that's the one that won, and it barely. So I put $50 on the other one. This one won me 53. So net ended up coming out $3 ahead. But I was like, of course, the one that I didn't put out didn't win, and the one I put out was Pistons money line, Knicks money line. No, Pistons money line, Knicks Wizards over the total that hit, and then the Jazz as underdogs to beat the Pacers on the road, which ended up coming through. So
yeah, dude, I got a really good number on that Jazz. What happened in that Jazz game? Why'd that line flip around so much, dude?
I have no idea. I didn't even really pay much attention to it. I just saw the Jazz at I was getting plus 145, and I'm like, the Jazz suck, but so do the Pacers, you know?
Dude, I bet them at plus 130 for 2 units, the Jazz money line, and then I checked it like after I put my bets in. I'm doing something else here, and I checked it like an hour later, and it was like minus 135 for the Jazz.
Really? I have no idea. I didn't even look into it.
I don't know what happened, but it flipped all the way around. Like I said, I got a good number on it. I went up getting that plus 132. But I saw last time I checked, it was minus 135. Made me feel a lot better about it. I almost wanted to go bet it again. I didn't, but it came through for us.
Yeah, I'm glad I was just on the right side of one of those, you know?
Hey, you know what? I will tell you about a good beat. I want you to pull your NBA scores up. I had Hawks Heat over 241.5.
Winner. 127, 115 is
carry the one.
242.
Booyah. Let's go,
buddy. Love it.
Clean
Love it.
I timer on the right side of one of those.
That was ballsy. Jamie says, Will, do you use Polymarket now? I believe it's available in the US the past few months. No, I didn't know it was available. I'll have to look into that. After getting set up with Kalshi, I noticed that it requires some effort to avoid fees, whereas Polymarket does not have that concern. Really? Huh.
It does what now?
Yeah, I will have to look into that. I would love to have both just to be able to compare odds and get some better lines. And I do like that Polymarket. You can go to like the 0.1 cent or whatever. If Polymarket doesn't have fees, how do they make money? They do have fees, but I think what he's saying is they have less fees. So like on Kalshi, if you buy anything on there that's already set, you pay the fee. But the person that sets the market pays a lot less fees and sometimes no fees. So like if you wanted to get the Patriots at, let's say the line's Seattle at 60 cents, right? And you wanted to bet Seattle, took the 60 cents that's already established, you pay the fee because someone already set the market. But if you put your order in at 59 cents and someone ends up taking your order, you pay a lot less fees or none in some cases. So either way, it's not as bad as the VIG. I've noticed on like sports books, so even paying some fees on there, it's usually worth it. Market doesn't have net fees. They have fees for their 15-minute crypto markets. I believe those are given as rebates from takers. Oh, yeah. Then I don't know how they make money on them. Okay. Okay. Hey, look at this. Good morning, Jose Taco. Good morning. Go Girobones. Good Girobones. Good morning. Hey, look at this. Someone from the mobile side. Good morning. Beating my shit.
Good morning. Good morning, Carter. Good to see you.
Good morning, Alyssa. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
What up, Kyle? He says, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? My Patriots, of course.
Yep.
My Patriots. Good morning, Kyle. How we doing? That's from the mobile side, the short side of things too. Hey, it's working. It's our first ever.
Working.
You know what? Welcome to the show to everyone new over there. I got something special for you. Let's see how this looks in vertical.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away.
Well, yeah, look pretty good.
Bombs away. F bombs away, man.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's. If we get to if my wife makes an appearance, that we'll get to that bombs. Let's see if this wakes it. Let's see if this wakes everyone up.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
But it muted us. Hold on. There might be a new update, dude. Maybe after you play a clip, maybe it mutes us or something.
I shouldn't be held accountable for a grown man's athleticism.
We're back. I think it was just a little glitch there.
Okay. Well, fair enough. What'd you
Maybe
say?
Because I stopped the video. Maybe because I stopped the video.
Ooh, possibly.
Maybe that was it. I don't know. Technology, man. We're figuring it out.
Dude, it's tough for me to keep up with all these updates and stuff.
I'm not surprised at all.
That's fair.
What is Jamie saying? Jamie's saying they're deliberately avoiding fees in order to attain status as the sharpest prediction marker in the world. Oh, so they're going to get you on fees later.
Yeah.
I expect they make money through bots similar to the way bookmakers bet against the general public. Polymarket is also way better for assessing order flow. I don't think I'll be able to accurately gauge order flow on Kalshi without writing a custom API. Huh. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll check into Polymarket. If we can get into that market now, I would love to. Speaking of Kalshi and prediction markets, I keep checking my my Kalshi portfolio. It's kind of fun these last few days of like just randomly checking in because I'm waiting to see if Giannis gets traded to the Spurs, which is highly unlikely at this point, but I got a big wager on it. And I know that my Kalshi portfolio will tell me before the market or before like Shams breaks the news or whatever, because the prediction markets are always way ahead of these things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If I all of a sudden pull up, it's like scratching a lottery ticket. If I randomly pull up my portfolio and there's a boatload of money in there, all of a sudden I know that the trade happened. You know?
Yeah. We'll know where it's
least
at.
happened in my favor.
Yeah, we'll report first, man. Absolutely.
Blue says Spurs even money, take it before it moves.
Tonight.
Yeah, Jamie, we'll have to have you. Well, we're gonna have you on here soon, so that way you can come in and explain all the.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic, Jamie. We'll let you break that
It's-
down for the folks, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of NBA, we might want to hammer the unders tonight.
Why is that?
7 out of them 10 games last night went over.
Was that 2 nights in a row?
I don't think there was that many games on Sunday.
Well, I mean, not
Or
that, but
whenever it was.
Monday. I remember Monday. You told me that noon game that I bet was the
3
only
out
game
of 4. Yeah,
under.
3 out of 4 went out over on Monday. That's
Maybe
right.
this is just a week before. This is today's Wednesday, Crick.
Okay.
Hockey.
What about it?
Let's see.
Hockey's played every day.
Today and tomorrow, hockey. We have to look at the -130 or greater favorites.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They're hitting 90% when they had before the where are we?
God, why do I feel like this is just gonna get me in trouble?
It probably will.
I think I'm gonna stick to what I've been doing.
I'm gonna blindly bet this day. So today, let's see how this looks. Today, I bet Better Day has stuff up too. But we got the Blue Jackets -145 favorites. They would fit the system. The Panthers are -135. They would fit the system. Avalanche -285. Ooh. Utah -140. Stars -220. Knights -275. Oilers barely making it -130. And Kings -190. Those would be the plays to blindly bet today if you believe in the system.
Dude, I don't know. That system, that could be fine. That system can hit at 90%, but it don't do me no good if I'm having to lay -290 to do it.
If it's a winner, it's a winner, correct?
Yeah, but I'm just saying you'd have to hit 90% to be profitable.
No, a lot of these ones there's a -275, but there's a -130, -140, -145. That's only like 58%.
Yeah, but that's the thing is I wind up losing the -130, the -145, and I'll hit the -290 and the -220, and I'll lose money.
Well, with that attitude, yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna stick to the way I've been doing it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Just don't take a dog today. How about that?
That's all I take, buddy. That's all. I don't like the favorites. The public like
warned. You've been warned.
I have been warned. Well, you got plenty.
Let's get to some NBA news. Well, let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Better Day has the hockey stuff up. Ooh, bold prediction by McKenzie today. McKenzie says Giannis to the Warriors is going down today. I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think he's going any damn where.
Oh, he's getting traded. Oh my God. Look at this. Super Bowl line. Why Circa has the best Seahawks number. Circa has Seahawks -4.5 at -110. Everyone else has it -4.5, -112 to -115. Westgate has -5. Why is Circa the lowest? On August 25th, someone bet $100 on Patriots to beat the Seahawks at 3,100 to 1. That pays so your $100 pays out 310,000.
Somebody did what? $100 on the Patriots to beat the Seahawks.
They bet the exact outcome. Patriots over Seahawks. That is crazy.
For
they also took $100. Yeah, they all in September they also took a 250 to 1 bet that the Patriots would win the Super Bowl. So they have liability on the Patriots and they want Siak money. That's crazy.
Well, it's probably working out for them then. Damn dirty old books.
Oh, let's see. Okay.
$100 to put 310,000 back in the account.
That person's got to feel good today. I saw someone who had someone before the season had put a $50,000 wager on the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl at like 80 to 1.
Why would you do that? I just don't. I mean, obviously not terrible bet, but what in the blue hell would make you put $50,000 on the Seattle Seahawks at the beginning of this season?
Well, they wanted to win
$4 million.
$4 million. Today they went in and put they put like 400,000 or something like that on the Patriots to win 1.4. Yeah, to win 1.4s. So they're coming out with either 1.4 or 4 million.
Hey, I'm here for it. Proud of you.
Maybe
that's big time.
Did you that?
That's big time, dude. I mean, hell, you would
Get
love
gardening tools out, Crick.
Gardening, okay.
No, they don't say anything about the hockey stuff today. Huh? I'm surprised. James Harden though was traded. Should we get into that?
I've heard. Yeah, sure. Let's talk about it.
What do you think? Going to the Cleveland. It's funny. We said we were talking about it yesterday. And I go, oh, they probably traded for like Garland or something. Oh, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. I just started thinking about it. I was like, hell, if they're willing to trade for him, the only piece they could really give away would be that guy. And I mean, you see, he's been banged up this season. I like that guy. I think he's a hell of a basketball player. But I mean, shit, that's the only piece you were going to be able to give away to get this guy. So I don't know. What do you think, man? What do you think?
I think it saves Cleveland some money. Now they're able to, if they do want to trade or they want to trade this offseason, they get below that second apron. So it frees up what they're able to actually do. And then for their playoff runs this year, I think, hell, why not? I mean, you got Garland, who is a great player, but you don't know if he's going to be on the court or not. At least, Harden's going to be out there.
He will play now.
Yeah. So the trade was James Harden's going to Cleveland, and the Clippers get Darius Garland and a second-round pick, which is nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's really not a bad deal for the Cavs.
Let's
really
see.
Not. You had another scoring threat put out there with Donovan Mitchell. Jared Allen's been playing good basketball lately.
Yeah, it's going to take Donovan Mitchell and Harden some time to get used to play together, but at least you're taking the load off of Mitchell because he kind of has had to do everything
for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see.
You have the Sports Almanac.
He's talking about why somebody would bet $50K on the Seahawks. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jose. 100%.
They clearly had the script.
That's what I'm saying.
The guy that bet $100 on that, I can't even believe they gave him those odds. 3. I've never seen a bet like that where it's 3. That's not like a crazy parlay. The 3,100 to 1.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. You do know what he's talking about, the Sports Almanac, right?
No idea.
You don't Back to the Future 2? The dude goes into the future, and Marty's going to steal the Sports Almanac, and Doc catches it, makes him throw it away, and like the future Biff finds the almanac in the trash, gets in the time machine, goes back to 19 whatever, and gives him the almanac, and he winds up changing the whole course of history because he goes to the horse track, man, and puts a bet in.
He knows he's going to win.
Yeah, he knows he's going to win. He just parlays that thing smothered, covered, and all that. So that's what he's talking about when he says you had the almanac.
Yeah. Now that you say that, I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid.
You're missing out, bro. I love Back to the Futures. But if I ever get that almanac, I'm going to be like Biff, man. It's going to take one damn day.
You just need the hard drive that has the script on it.
They won't give me that.
Yeah, well.
I've asked for them 3 times.
I got a copy of it, but I just don't have the time to decipher everything. It's not just all easy on there. You know, you got to take some time, move some numbers around, crack the code.
Fair. That's fair. Put the cheat code in.
But I got till Sunday to figure it all out, so we'll be good.
Hey, since we're talking hockey for a minute, let me tell you something, dude. We talk about the new coach boost in professional sports and stuff. That is a very, very real thing in the NHL. The damn Columbus Blue Jackets, dude, fired their coach. The wheels were falling off, yada yada. Since they fired that guy, the Columbus Blue Jackets are 10-1.
Really?
Yeah.
It worked.
New coach boost is a thing in the NHL, bro.
You know what? Where it doesn't work? Baseball. I feel like it never works.
True, dude. Baseball sucks anyway.
It works in the NFL, works in the NBA, now hockey, but baseball. When do they ever fire the manager and it works? You know,
I haven't seen it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to reevaluate how I bet on baseball this year. I'm going to take more of an approach like I did in hockey. I felt last year a lot of times I tried to run those run lines out a little bit, find some big favorites, and I'd wind up getting licked in the 9th inning or something. I think I'm going to do it like I've done in hockey this year and look at the small dogs with the lines moving against the money and stuff and bet a bunch of those, plus 120s and stuff like that and look for those spots, dude, instead of trying to pile a bunch of units on the damn run lines, because that did not work out last year. I got bailed out by a home run, hits, runs, RBIs parlay like at the end of August that I was down like 50 units, dude. And like 2 days in a row, I hit a hits, runs, RBIs parlay and then a home run parlay that got me back like 46 of them. I said, I'm done. Fuck y'all. Take my ball.
I'm just excited. I'm excited that we get to do baseball on prediction markets now, like Polymarket or Kalshi, because now
that'll be good for that.
Now, when we have a winner that's heading into the 8th or 9th inning, we could just cash out and say fuck it, because how many times have we seen that go down?
Do it. You do it. I don't care if they're up by 7 runs going into the top of the 9th inning. Do it.
Yep.
Take the money.
And then also that opens opportunities to find some of these guys that are down 3 runs heading into the 9th inning, and say, you know what?
Just throw a little sprinkle.
At 3 cents, 33-1, let's give it a whirl,
Absolutely, dude. And that shit comes through 5 times a week in baseball. I'm telling you.
Jimmy says, I would be very interested to see if your evamped line movement analysis aligns with Barnes' system. Would it be a great signal if it does? Because Barnes' system was on fire last year. We'll see. I haven't seen Barnes' Super Bowl plays. Apparently, they were saying he put him up.
Did you get him up?
Oh, Sporting says Polymarket's not available for us here yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I do hope Kalshi adds the first 5 innings and stuff like that. They have added so much more. It probably won't happen right as the season starts, but like shortly, like a month into the season, I bet you we'll have a lot more like total runs and stuff like that, like team totals and stuff. They've been getting pretty good at the other sports. Obviously, they went all in on football, which is what you have to do because that's what everyone loves to bet.
I need to figure out how to do something for you. I just remembered it. You said that the other day, and you didn't remind me, and I never did it. I'm looking at it now.
Knowing me.
When you about your free year.
Yeah,
I gotta get that.
Not like me at all. We had some other trades. Celtics made an interesting trade. Did you see that?
I don't think so.
The Boston Celtics have acquired center Nikola Vucevic. I don't know how you say his name.
Oh, Vucevic.
Yeah, him from the Bulls. So, but he's an all-star. I think an all-star center.
Yeah, he's solid.
It seems like they're actually going to go. One, it saved them some cap space money, but 2, it looks like they're going to go in to try to win this thing this year.
Go try to win it, man.
Yeah, I mean, they needed a big man, and you go get a 6'9" stud. Why not?
Why not? I'm here for it.
Other trades. There was just a bunch of. Oh, the other one was what's his name? There's a big trade with God, where's it at? Hold on. Da. Jaren Jackson Jr. was traded to the Jazz in an 8-player deal. Did you see that?
8-player? Yeah, I did see he got traded to the Jazz. I didn't realize it was an 8-player deal.
Yeah, here's the deal. Jaren Jackson Jr. Is going to go to the Jazz. Memphis will receive 3 first-round draft picks, along with Walter Clayton Jr., Kyle Anderson, Taylor Hendrickson, and Georges 9. The Jazz will also acquire Jock Landale, John Concher, and Vince Williams Jr. Basically, it was like we want Jaren Jackson Jr. You want our 3 first-round picks. We got to move some of these other guys around too. So they just picked some guys off their bench and just swapped them.
Fair enough. You need Jaren Jackson, man. That guy's a player.
It's going to be interesting. Utah's got an interesting lineup now, dude. The Jazz, of all people. The Jazz are like, you know what? We have these first-round picks. We never get selected in number 1 or number 2 in the lottery. So fuck it, you can have our picks.
Take them. I like old Keontae George. Plays for the Jazz.
You know, that's when they're going to get selected, right?
Absolutely, 100% for somebody else to take it.
Yeah, when they don't own their own pick. They have a boatload of picks, though. Yeah, man. So they could potentially put out a starting lineup when everyone's healthy. Keontae George, Cody Williams, Ace Bailey, Larry Markkinen, and Jaren Jackson Jr.
Hey, Lauri Markkanen's a basketball player too, dude.
I know. I mean, they've got a lot of young people. It's going to be interesting.
Indeed, man.
I don't know why. I know his name. I can't. When I'm reading it here, I can't say it well. Lauri Markkinen. There we go. It's you ever read something and just your brain starts getting all scrambled, even though you know the person.
Mm-hmm. It'll do that. You'll have that on them big jobs.
Yeah. Interesting trades today. Obviously, the big one everyone's waiting for is Giannis. We'll see if that goes down. Today.
Blue buddy, I'm gonna give you some advice.
Huh.
Don't believe everything you read, man.
What?
I said, don't believe everything you read, man.
What do you mean?
It's just a little word of advice for everybody out there. A lot of people read things and they get to worried about all this different stuff and all these things. And a lot of times y'all do yourself a favor by not even worrying about that shit. Don't even read that article. Don't click on it, man.
Which article?
I don't know. He says the Chinese are running a biolab in Vegas with Ebola and all kinds of bad shit.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me about like the Giannis trade. I'm like, what do you mean?
No. I said I got some advice for Blue. My guy Blue.
Oh, I think it was that for me.
No.
I once read a pretty famous person said that you can believe everything on the internet. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
You can believe everything on the internet. Trust me. And that was a quote taken from Abraham Lincoln. And he was a president.
Yeah. Knew his shit.
Yeah.
It's fair.
So if Abraham Lincoln's saying we can trust the internet, and
Dude,
he's honest.
Have you ever seen old pictures of like Abraham Lincoln where they show like how much he aged from the time he was elected in his first term to like the start of his second term? That dude aged like 45 years, dude.
Dude, that's like every president outside of Trump. Trump doesn't look like he's aged a day.
It's because he's an alien.
I know. I'm only 6'1", but my wife calls me a 6'9" stud. Had a baby.
That's right, baby. Let's go.
Speaking of wife, mine. Hold on. Mine's might make an appearance today. Let's see. Give me a second, Crick. Fill for me.
Okay. Yeah. What is this? Hopelessly, a lot of accounts on X post slap. Y'all talking about the slap boxing? Did I tell you that stuff? If that is what y'all are talking about, that stuff, then people built different. I don't know about it. Megatron, good morning. Hey, Will Crick was talking bad mouthing our wonderful college basketball yesterday on his show. I think he needs. I actually made a little money in college basketball last night. Fooled right, dude. I was on the right side of two of them, buddy. I've been on the wrong side of these for weeks now. But we had the over in the Tennessee Ole Miss game, and they scored like 50 points in the first half, dude. And wound up getting over by 10 points. It didn't really make us sweat it. And then I had the under in the Niagara and Canisius game, and they scored 71 points in the first half. I had under 126.5, dude. You know what they did in the second half? They put up a 50-piece nugget, and that was it. 121. Booyah.
There we go.
I've been on the wrong side of those for weeks now.
Maybe make it. What do you mean by our wonderful college basketball? I'll take it. I am Mr. College Basketball. If that's what you want to pronounce me as. I'll take it. I'll take that title. Someone's got to do it.
Man, it just felt good to make a few units back yesterday. Now I think I'm only down 46 units in college basketball in the season. Can't have nothing nice, dude.
All right, my wife is going to make her first appearance on the show. You ready for this?
Sure.
She did something yesterday.
Okay.
Here we go.
To show you this really cute thing that my husband got sent to him. So he does a podcast. It's like a sports betting podcast.
First of all, I love my wife. Honey, thank you for doing the shout out that you're doing. You got to sell it better than that.
I need you to fill
She says, listen, she's told me last night, she goes, well, write it down. Tell me what to say. And I go, no, honey, it's got to come from here. All right.
Yeah.
Because I can't sell things. You know this. Like, listen, it's not some sports podcast that talks about betting or whatever. This is the most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet. We are your favorite sports show's favorite sports show. This is Game On.
Mm-hmm.
And we are ready to bring you winners. All right? The number one sports morning show on the internet, baby. Most pro. Most pro. That's how you sell it.
That's how you sell it right there. That was well done.
But she did a good job. I love her.
You got to write that down for us.
Game On podcast. I'll link it if you want to follow. My husband's really good looking. So
hey,
he is missing a tooth right now. So, but that's a whole nother thing.
I was listening to her say this yesterday, and I'm like, first of all, thanks, hon.
Yep.
And I go, someone's going to tune in. And yes, I do have a missing tooth, but also most of the times it's 4 a.m. Now, let's be honest. I'm probably the most number one handsome man on the internet that wakes up at 4 a.m. and rolls out of bed and gets right on a stream. Because I don't know how many people look good at 4 a.m. when they hop on the internet.
Tough to do.
I'm probably up there. Top 5 at least.
Top. We'll go top 3, man.
Okay, top 3. Just like he's missing a tooth. What up, Crypto Power Hour? Thank you for rating the stream, buddy. Appreciate that,
go, baby. Let's go. Appreciate you, brother.
What's the story with the tooth? When I was 10, I crashed my bike, went face first into the road, knocked out my teeth. So I've had fake teeth, and then when I was 23, I put crowns on. This last summer, this one that's missing, the crown, it was starting to come out. Stuff got behind it. There was an infection, and my crown broke off. And there was not enough root left there because they grinded it down when I originally got my root canal and whatnot done. So they couldn't put another crown back on. So I have to get an implant. Well, it takes like 8 to 9 months to get an implant. So, good news is March, baby. March comes around. I should get my new tooth if everything looks good. You know,
be shining like a new dime, man.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah. Hopefully, Sleeper says non-clickbait. That's right. Most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sport. We would never do clickbait. I don't know what you're talking about.
Never, not once.
But other than that, he's nice to look at. But he does it with a couple other guys. And they talk about sports, betting, who to pick.
Gotta sell it better than that. Gotta
Get a
sell
little-
it.
Tell her get a little excited.
You gotta come from the heart, down here in the chest, you know.
It's actually under the heart, man. You got to bring that down.
They are
just
your
under.
favorite sports show. They're your, she's like, my audience doesn't know any of that stuff. Listen, they are your husband's favorite sports show's favorite sports show. How about that?
How about that, dude?
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Mighty Megatron, nice to look at. That's right. That's right.
Who's killing it right now?
Will, you could sell steam off a hot dog. Total pro sales pitched on the show. Listen, that steam from this hot dog, you got issues with your face. You need to open up your pores a little bit. You want to get nice, shiny. You never worry about wrinkles or anything like that in your face. You want this steam from this hot dog right now, correct?
Absolutely.
It's like magic.
That man sell punani to a prostitute, man.
I sell the White House black paint.
Absolutely. Twice.
Yeah.
So right now, obviously, it's football. So they talk about all that. Jeez.
It does suck, Jose Taco.
Anyway, so they got this sponsor. I think it's called sponsorship. If I'm wrong, sorry.
Just go with it.
And they're called F-bomb jars. Okay. And what it's for. Okay. And what it's for is like if you can't say it at the time, you just grab one of these. Gosh.
By the way, for those that don't know, my wife runs her own little social media account. It's has to do with like mom dealing with a bunch of kids and relating with other moms and telling stories and stuff about how.
Well, I don't blame her for not hyping yours up. You didn't hype hers up very much right there.
I was just about to hype it up, Crick.
Okay, well, show me.
Great. It's because we have 5 children, 4 under 4 at one point. That's why it's 4 under 4 plus 1 more is her account. She goes in and tells wild stories about her kids. She relates to other moms. She's been growing her channel. It's like crazy. You got to go check it out. 4 under 4 plus 1 more over on Instagram. She's got sponsorship deals with Walmart now and all this cool stuff. You shop at Walmart, you want a discount, go use her code. She'll show you how to do it. It's pretty good. All right.
That's right.
Man,
that's right. You got me so fired up.
Sure is pretty. She sure is pretty.
I just threw an F-bomb at the camera.
Watch this, dude. She does a really good job with the F-bomb.
And they're like little bombs, F-bombs.
Grass Guy says, William, did you force her to do this? I had no idea she was doing this. I randomly found out yesterday, like everyone else. She didn't even tell me. I had to go to Instagram and watch this.
Man, you had to click the like button too.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And you just like chuck it at him. And be like, So like for moms who like more times than not have kids around them, I can just be like, you know what? You little. My kids would probably love that. So that wouldn't work. But like you can use like maybe you're in like a meeting or something, like I don't know, like a work meeting. You just slide this across the table. And then they know like where your head's at without having to say it.
Look at what a professional. She even tags the website.
I love
you that. Get your own F-bomb jar. You can go. One thing she forgot was to use a promo code. You can go to thingsofholding.com. I've just posted the link in both chats. You go to thingsofholding.com. You can get your own F-bomb jar. Make sure while you're there, use promo code GAMEON. You'll get 10% off your order. You want to huck these F-bombs around. They got a bunch of funny magnets and stuff over there. They got the F-bomb jars, of course, too, but they got these snark magnets that are just funny, dude. I'm getting one for my coworker because she always says she's the best mediocre tech that I have. She says, doing my
That's
best.
fantastic.
It's mediocre. Just fun
That's-
things, silly, fun little things like this, little fun gifts. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm here for. I like how she went savage with it and said, "You want to take him to the work meeting?" You imagine just sliding an F-bomb over your boss. Here you
They're
go.
like, what the fuck is this?
This is how I'm feeling today. All right,
Yeah.
do some research. Then you just give them the link to the site.
Yeah. We throw them at our kids now.
I don't blame you. I bet Cal loves that. I bet he is all about it, dude.
Yeah. I could see me throwing one at Cal and Ace coming over. I want one. Get one too, you little shit.
Yeah. Or two at you.
Shout out to my wife, though. She is the best. I didn't know she was going to do that yesterday.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good
And
stuff.
shout out to thingsofholding.com. Great sponsor. Great F-bomb jars. Go get your F. Look, got mine right here. She nailed it, though, on those throws.
Buddy, I got two of them sitting here. They had to send me a double dose. They saw how many F-bombs I dropped. They said, we're going to send that boy a double dose.
Yep. They knew you needed it, especially this morning.
I'm like, grass guy, we're going to get him to mail you a barrel, grass guy.
Yeah, then she did good with that phone. I know she hit the camera perfectly both times.
Well done. Well done. Athletes in that family, buddy.
She sold the bombs better than your show. Yeah, she did it. We're gonna have her do the next ad read, the Super Bowl ad read. We'll have her do it.
There you go.
I'll just take a video of her run around my house, chucking them at my kids.
Yeah, oh God, that'd be perfect marketing, dude. I'm telling you, this is exactly what you use those for.
Yeah, I told her I was gonna do this today. I'm like, you gotta sell it. She's like, I'm not a seller. I'm like, listen. She goes, you didn't show me how to do it. And I go, tune into the show tomorrow. I'll show you how to do it. She's like, I'm not getting up and watching your show. And I go, well, I'll clip it out and send it to you. How about that?
You know those videos where people be doing like pranks and stuff on the streets? They don't tell nobody just so they can get like real reactions. I'm gonna do those at the grocery store. I'm gonna have SD like filming. I'm just going like spike old ladies with F-bombs and stuff. What are you doing?
The ninja says, I'm a construction worker. No bomb jars needed. Just let them fly. Well, I can't really do that in the pharmacy. So that bomb jar is really nice.
Man, I wonder, what would be cool idea for them? Like some little stress ball F-bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You squeeze it and it just says, fuck.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. If we can get them like remote or electronic or whatever. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, shout out to my wife. She's an angel.
Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Keeping you in line daily.
No easy task. I will say that. Where do you think my kids get it from?
Right. I believe that. 100%.
But yeah, because we don't really cuss that much around our kids. So F-bombs are a fun little tool.
It's probably
because I can tell you on the daily, they make us.
I can see Ace right now standing up in kindergarten about day 3. What the fuck are we doing? Thanks, Cole.
Thank you, Uncle Cole.
Yeah, thanks, Uncle Cole.
There's a story. My one of my best friends, my 5-year-old and I were over watching. Here, I'll send it to you. I'll put it in the chat. We were over at my buddy's place, and he's a huge Bills fan, and we were watching the Bills play the Broncos. Of course, they lost, and we were in overtime, and they either turned the ball over or did something stupid, right? It was that interception, and that everyone debated if Brandon Cooks caught it or not. And Cole, who is a big Bills fan, has a Bills tattoo, jumps up from his couch, and my son is sitting at the bar watching him for the last 5 minutes. He kept his composure for most of the game, but in that overtime, Cole was losing it, and Ace thought it was so funny when Cole would get mad. And at one point when that interception happens, Cole jumps up and goes, "What the fuck are we doing?" And then my 5-year-old jumps up and goes, "What the fuck are we doing?" I'm like, we don't say that. Trying to keep it straight. It was so cute.
That's hilarious. The funnier one for me is when you walked out to the busted window and Cal just looks up and goes, "Oh, what the hell?"
Yeah,
he's 3, by the way.
Out there, he's like, "Oh, what the hell?" That's my 3-year-old. He's like, "What the hell?"
He's saying it's hard in the yard, man.
Oh man, he played it off so good that he was on the suspect list after that because I'm like, I feel like
Right, yeah. You seem a little guilty.
I feel like you know what's going on here.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Damn hooligans.
Yeah. There's the link to my wife. Anyone that wants to go give her a follow over on Instagram. It's here. 4 under 4 plus. Oh, I guess put that down. 4 under 4 plus 1 more. That's the number 4 under number 4 plus 1 spelled out and more. She got a lot of fun things on here. She posts like our silly Elf on the Shelf stuff. This is the day that Elf cut my shirt. And these are all our little hooligans.
Let's go, man. Good looking squad there, man.
Yeah. It's never a dull moment in our house.
I believe that, man. I understand that.
Dude, they just busted these out the other day and we're running around last night with those. I'm like, holy shit, where'd you guys find those? I thought I put those away in the closet.
I would wear one of those to the grocery store with my F-bomb jar.
Oh, dude, when they first got these, they never want to take them off.
Can you blame them?
No, I can't.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
And these two cuties. Whoa. Well, that's not what I was looking at there.
Babies.
She did a little video of, I mean, to pull that one up, but I forgot it was a video. She starts it very aggressive with her pregnancy photo there, but more power to her.
He's very aggressive.
Well, it's a shock. You think, oh, hey, look at these cute. And you click on it, and then all of a sudden there she is. Just it was right before we went in. She likes to do the weekly thing where you take a new photo and you watch the belly get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever she wants to do. Whatever she
her
wants
world,
to do.
man. You're just living in it.
Look at these two little rascals. These girls rough each other up more than the boys did.
Absolutely, dude. They're probably 2 state champion wrestlers right there. They'll probably have to wrestle each other in the state finals.
Yeah. Oh boy, but that's her channel.
Let's go, dude. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I'm tired of it. Yeah. Yeah, this one right here. She's getting ready to tell a story about my son that I told the other day on this show. But yeah, she's like, this is what you get when I do these videos. I have to do them in the morning before I even go get the girls out of bed. I got no makeup on, tired mom face. This is what you get.
That's what you get. This is what you get. And you like it. Love it, dude. I love it. That's when you're the most honest, most ready to go right off the rip.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. She told that story about Ace and wanting to see the knife that they used for my father-in-law's surgery. When they're talking.
Yeah. He doing all right?
Yeah, he's back home. He's recovering. He's got a 6-week recovery deal. Thank you, Alyssa.
Good stuff. Good.
Ninja says that was my kid's favorite toy, a basket pushing it around. Dude, it's so funny. You'll get them all these toys, you get them all these things, and they'll find like a water bottle. I think it's the coolest thing ever.
No, they'll play with the box more than they'll play with the actual toy.
Yeah.
It's like, shit, I spent $300 on whatever this is, and they could give a shit less about what's inside the box. I could, you know how many boxes I could have bought for $300? We could have built a clubhouse, a club mansion.
It won't even need to buy them. You can go behind my work and grab. Guy came in yesterday. He goes, "Hey, all those boxes by the dumpster. Can I have some of those?" I'm like, "Yeah, as many as you want, as long as they're by the dumpster."
They're yours, bro. Take them all.
Yeah, take them all. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. You know what you should get your kids, Crick?
Tell me.
And everyone should get themselves and their kids a Rumble wallet.
Ooh.
They can freeze your accounts, shut off your cards, lock you out of your own money overnight. Banks don't protect you. They control you. That's why real financial freedom starts with ownership. Introducing the Rumble wallet, a non-custodial wallet that built for people who refuse to give up control. With Rumble wallet, you don't just buy digital currency like Bitcoin and Tether. You can own Tether Gold, real gold on the blockchain. Through Tether Gold, you get direct ownership of physical gold bars, each one fully allocated, verifiable by serial number, purity, and weight. This isn't paper gold. This isn't an IOU. This is real gold without a bank vault, storage fees, or gatekeepers. You can buy, sell, or move it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when traditional gold markets are closed. And if you want, Tether Gold can be redeemed for physical gold. That's power. And when you support a creator on Rumble, you can tip them directly using the Rumble wallet, peer-to-peer and outside the banking system. No permissions, no middlemen, no cancel button. This wallet is yours forever.
Booyah.
Go download the Rumble wallet today.
Booyah, booyah.
And when you do, come and scan that QR code and give me a tip. Just a tip, please.
Just the tip.
All right, Crick, we're going to get into the most bet Super Bowl props. That's what I got on the menu for us, but I got to step away for 1 second. So talk about whatever you want to talk about. Okay.
All right. Ninja. Yo, yeah. Pushing the basket around. Yep. No, Mr. Bucket, just clothes and a basket. And I'm telling you, dude, I see that all the time. The kids, you spend this fortune on all these Christmas presents, birthday presents, all this different stuff, man. And they will for real play with the box more than they play with the damn toy. 100%. Y'all, next hour over at starting at 9 a.m. Will's got to go to work. We'll be over on the Sports Picks channel with Grass Guy and myself doing Crick's Corner, where we'll cover your NBA and your NHL. And I guess we'll look at that stupid ass college basketball too. We actually did find a few winners there last night. So maybe I should just keep doing what I'm doing there. I don't know. I ain't quite figured that out yet. We'll see what happens there. We got lucky last night. I got lucky in 2 of them spots last night, but I'd also been getting very unlucky in those same spots, being on the wrong side of those. So maybe it's turning around. But yeah, Will gets back. We'll talk about your Super Bowl props, see what's going on there. And as I said, Grass Guy will cover all your other stuff next hour over on Crick's Corner. So, any y'all over on the YouTube side, man, come over to Rumble. We don't do Crick's Corner on YouTube, so y'all have to come over to Rumble, sign up for Rumble, hop in the chat, say hello, share some of those winners with us, hang out. We love seeing the new faces, man. Love seeing the new faces. But, yeah, we're going to talk Super Bowl props. I've been diving through these pretty last couple of days, just kind of glancing, seeing some of the ones I like. I don't know what I'm going to do in this game. I can't bet with all them people betting on Seattle. But it does kind of scare me about the Patriots here, and the book's got so much liability on futures tickets for the Patriots and stuff, because that could be a reason they're not moving the line. I mean, they might have. I'd like to know exactly how much money they had on each side, but hearing all that liability on
they got a lot on both sides. That's why the line's not really budging.
That's what I was thinking.
Seattle and New England were both long shots to win it.
Yeah, so they got a bunch of liability tied up in that thing.
So it's not lopsided.
Right. Yeah,
that's why that one guy put that money line bet on Patriots, because he has a $4 million payout if Seattle wins,
So were either one of these two teams, what were the odds coming in the season? What do you say, Seattle at 80-1?
No, New England was 80-1 and Seattle was 60-1.
God almighty, dude. We had the college football national champion was 100-1, and the Super Bowl champion is going to be either 80-1 or 60-1.
Yep, the second biggest of all time to actually win it. Maybe that's why people aren't like hyped for the Super Bowl. Everyone's like, all the norming casual viewers are like, this is just not entertaining Super Bowl. I think this Super Bowl is the game itself is actually going to be a good game, and people are going to be shocked because so many people are just down on it. And I get it. I mean, the Patriots offense hasn't looked great these playoffs. They've also been playing in severe weather games, I think we're going to actually see a good game between these two. And people are actually going to be shocked that we had a good Super Bowl. Could be an all-timer, top 5.
We'll see. I mean, the last time they played was.
Mm-hmm. But I asked Grok what currently, as of yesterday, what were the most prop bets that he could find via sports books, with the information that they share, and via obviously X. You got a ton of people posting their props and picks and what people are tailing and whatnot. So he listed the top 10 most bet props. Now we got to figure out, do we tail these or do we fade them? I would argue you'd probably be better fading all of these, even though some of them I like. Okay. Just a general rule, fade the public.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah. Tell me some of them.
The number one most bet prop, Kenneth Walker, receiving yards over 20.5 minus 140.
Almost want to
Leading
bet
all
the no
props
on
and
all.
tickets, heavily public lean on the over due to his playoff receiving trends. I don't disagree, man. I'd rather bet that than his rushing because you can't run on this Patriots defense, you know?
You hadn't been able to. Yeah, you hadn't been able to. I kind of want to fade all of these blindly.
Yeah.
Especially if you got people betting like the minus 140 and you're getting that plus 120 or whatever on the other side, plus 124 or something. I don't hate that, dude, because you ain't going to have to win more than you lose to be pretty good profitable, actually.
Mm-hmm. This one I disagree with. Kenneth Walker rushing yards. So everyone's all over Kenneth Walker. I think he's going to have a big game. Second most tickets overall, 96% of early bets on the under. Oh, it's on under. Never mind. I thought it was on over. So I do agree with this one. Under 70.5 rushing yards plus 105. The line dropped from it opened 78.5 and is now down to 70.5. Remember, it was like 13 weeks into the season. Pats even allowed 26 points in total in 3 playoff games. Solid. Yeah. I mean, we're good. What can I say? But remember, the Patriots didn't allow 50 rushing yards to a single back for like 13 straight weeks. And it wasn't until Milton Williams was out that we actually allowed a back to get over 50 yards. And it wasn't like they went crazy. I think one of the times was James Cook ended up getting it the second time we played them. But the first time we shut him down. But Milton Williams wasn't playing. Milton Williams has been back, and we've been right back to a solid defense.
I know y'all talked about this the other day. I think I was already headed to the golf simulator, but isn't it hilarious that Sports Illustrated graded the Milton Williams trade as an F?
Yeah.
What a bunch of idiots, dude. Is it just me or Sports Illustrated really lost a lot of their luster?
I feel like, yeah, obviously they have a lot of these experts, whether it's draft or, grading trades. I understand why they said it was. I think they didn't like how much money the Patriots paid for him. He's earned every penny, though.
I started to say, if you get to put another trophy in the trophy case, then worth every nickel. Truth.
Yeah. I do like this one, Hunter Henry. I kind of like all these so far, which probably is a bad sign. But Hunter Henry receiving yards over 38.5. We talked yesterday about how Seattle, great defense, their biggest weakness is defending tight ends. But, they're middle of the pack defending tight ends this year. And if you're going to get pressure on Drake May, which Seattle should, quarterback likes to dump it off to his tight end a lot,
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to if they get the pressure on you. I almost want to fade all of these that you like with the public.
You probably should.
So we're going to go over.
Isn't this the guy you were looking at? George Halani receptions?
Steps has talked about him. So I was talking about Jake Bobo, is who I said yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Jake Bobo.
Alani,
George Halani over 1.5 receptions. High volume on the Seahawks backup running back receiving role and a potential game script favoring checkdowns.
Yeah, but they're going to check him down to Kenneth Walker is what they're going to do. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's one where that dude will catch a pass on the first drive and won't catch another damn pass or something. I could totally see that.
This one, I don't know how you bet against this, Crick. Sam Darnold to throw an interception, minus 150. I think you bet both quarterbacks to throw an interception. I mean,
they both odds pretty big on both of them.
That reminds me. I was messing around with Super Bowl props yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I got a ladder that I think we should do.
Okay.
Both quarterbacks to throw 250 yards plus 475. Both quarterbacks to throw 275 yards plus 975. Both quarterbacks to throw 300 plus yards 20-1.
Okay.
I think I'm going to bet that. I'm going to go like a unit, a half unit, and a quarter unit. Because if they get over the 250 each, which I think that is possible, let's say they don't get over the 275 each, you're going to cover all your bets anyways.
Yeah, I like both those
Plus
250 plus.
250 plus, man.
I like them both.
like it.
I do too. I don't think that's a bad. I don't think that's a
It's
bad
the
deal.
Super Bowl, man. We could, I mean, like I said, I do like both these teams move the ball on each other.
I still think my favorite play this Super Bowl is going to be over 2.5 players to attempt a pass. Dude, look at these MVP odds.
Mm-hmm.
They've got Drew Lock listed at 90-1, which is only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
For a backup quarterback, that should be like
the eighth favorite.
250
Yeah, it's like the 8th favorite, man. It should be way down there. But you got the news with Sam Darnold, oblique or whatever. I don't think he's been hurt at all. I think that was smoke and mirrors, but whatever. But that guy listed, that feels funny to me. I almost want to put $2 American on Drew Lock to be the MVP of the Super Bowl. JIC.
The Ninja says, I don't think they both get 300, maybe 250 if you're lucky. I think, well, that's why you do your full unit on the 250 and you sprinkle, you downsize. I just like to ladder it because with those passing yards, you'll be kicking yourself if you bet the 250 and they both go up 300. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a nice winner, but you can sprinkle a little bit on the 275 and the 300.
Because how many times does that happen? And you wind up taking a player prop and the dude goes over by 50 damn yards or something. It happens a lot.
It's only been like 2 games, 2 games that Drake May hasn't thrown over, he either throws in between 200 and 300 yards is what he does. But you don't have to, I mean, it's just a little sprint. I mean, 200 or 20-1 that they both get 300.
It's worth a sprinkle. A little 5-piece nugget.
Blue says he's going to get 200 tops. I think one of these quarterbacks will have 200 yards by halftime.
They could be right on it.
I think it's going to, listen, I think everyone's expecting this to be a boring, low scoring game because of how the Patriots offenses looked. And both these defenses are stout. This is a Super Bowl. I think we're going to see both these teams move the ball up and down the field.
Let's see here. I want to see what I think we looked at this yesterday. I want the odds on the first drive or whatever. Both teams.
Shaheed MVP 30-1. My favorite long shot MVP is Ramondre Stevenson at 33-1. And then also, if you're going to bet him, you got to take a sprinkle on Henderson at like 65-1 or whatever.
I'm going back to the well, dude. I just stamped it. Favorite play of the entire Super Bowl. Both teams to punt on their first drive, plus 310.
Then it says that would mean the defenses don't show up if someone gets 200 before half. I think the defenses show up, but I think they show up stuffing the run game, which opens up the pass game.
These defenses have given up some yards this year, but they've been bend don't break in the red zone and stuff. So,
yeah, that too. I mean, just look at Seattle against the Rams. I mean, the Rams all 3 games put up a ton of yards on them. Stafford had like over 350 in multiple games against them. So I mean, you can definitely throw on the Seattle, and you can throw on the Patriots defense too. You got to attack their linebackers.
Yep, you do. You do, sir. I'm telling you, I just stamped it. That's my favorite bet. Both teams to punt on their first drive. You got the jitters and stuff of the Super Bowl, too. We know the game plays out a little weirder because you got all the different shit, like between half times and the start of the game, all the different little pageantry stuff that's going on. It takes a little while for those guys to get settled in. I feel like that's my favorite bet of the entire Super Bowl. Both teams to punt on their first drive, plus 310. Boot.
May has only had 1 game this entire season thrown over 200 yards. Ain't no way I'm betting him over even that. He has 1 game throwing over. May has like almost every game he's thrown over. There's only 2 games he hasn't thrown over 200.
So I was thinking that doesn't feel right.
And one of those was in the playoffs.
Like I say, you can't be in the MVP conversation not throwing over 200 yards.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown. He only has 1 game where he threw over 300. I think is what you're meaning.
Over 300.
Yeah, if you're talking about 300, then yeah, I get that. That's why it's a sprinkle. That's why you do the 250.
Yeah,
over 200 almost every game.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check it and see. But
I'll pull up the stats right now.
yeah, I mean, I like I said, that would just seem very. I mean, sometimes we get some stats that are pretty crazy. Are you talking about in the playoffs, BMAC, maybe? Because in the regular season, he averaged 258.5 yards a game.
Yeah.
But in the playoffs, he's only averaged 177.7 yards per game.
Look at 287, 230, 268, 203, 273, 261, 222, 282, 259, 270, 281, 294, 282, 155. That was that second Buffalo game. 380, 256, 191.
Yep.
So he has one game where he didn't hit 200, and that was the last game of the season when they blew out the Dolphins 38-10.
Yeah, in playoffs, I mean, it's hard to really judge it off.
I mean, he only had 14. I mean, he only had 18 pass attempts in this game. I mean,
and he did play one of those playoff games in a blizzard. So I betting against Drake May ain't never going to be a good bet. A lot of y'all ain't going to listen, but I've been telling y'all since that boy was in North Carolina, do not bet against that cat, man. I'm telling you, that guy is a football player.
he's played a little football before.
Twice, but he learns quick.
And I don't think you can look at the playoff results. I mean, playoffs against the Chargers, 268, against Houston, 179, 86 against Denver. The Houston and Denver game were two crazy weather games.
Oh,
I mean, they didn't even attempt to throw in the second half of that game.
And the Texans were the best defense in football this year.
And he threw 3 TDs on them. Ooh, that's what I'm going to look at today, though. Both of them to have 2+ passing TDs, both of them to have 3+ passing TDs.
Final score of this game is going to be 7-3.
Yep. 100%.
100%. Lock it in.
Drake May over 37.5 rushing yards is a popular bet. Travion Henderson over 16.5 rushing yards. I think that one's a lock. I think Travion Henderson's going to get over that with one run.
They haven't been giving him a lot of volume, dude.
It's a Super Bowl, baby. We're going to pull out all the tricks.
I understand that, but you're supposed to be pulling out all the tricks.
He runs well because they don't give him the volume when they have to run up the middle. And obviously it's been gross games, and that's what you're doing. This one, nice weather, and he runs. Travion Henderson's great at running against that too high safety.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
This one makes me nervous. I kind of want to bet the under at plus money. Travion Henderson to get over to get one catch. They do not dump it off to him.
No, they tried last week. We had his over rushing yard, or not last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever. They tried it, but they threw him one pass and he caught it and got blasted in the backfield for -2 yards. They never even looked his direction again.
Yeah, they let Ramondre do it. He's the better catcher.
Ramondre, also a football player.
Yes. Hopefully persistent says I'd go under 37.5 for May rushing yards. I'd be careful with that because if there is one, it's a Super Bowl, so you got to put everything's on the line. But two, if he is actually hurt with that shoulder, he might look to bail out and run more than he normally does, which I wouldn't mind. I do actually want him to run a little bit more. But also they are the underdog. You got to remember, if they were the favorite, you would want to be careful with that over, or betting the over in that one, because never forget a few years ago I went 10-0. I would have went 10-0 in my Super Bowl props that I bet. I went 9-1. I had Patrick Mahomes over 29.5 rushing yards. He had 44 rushing yards, and they just needed to kneel out the game. He took a -5, -3, and a -7 to finish with 29. I was on the end of it because remember he did this stupid, like, this is their first Super Bowl.
Yeah, nobody will ever do this stupid shit again. I don't know why he was doing all
Look
this
how
shit.
far he runs back there, dude.
That's stupid. Take a knee.
I know, dude.
That's why you can never be the greatest
They
of all
did
time.
have 2 timeouts, but
ridiculous. Can take a knee. You bum.
Look how young Shanahan looks there.
Mm-hmm. He's aged like 15 years since that Super Bowl.
Yeah, look at this one. This is the one that really got it right here. This is the one that pissed me off because it's like, okay, we're good. Just don't take a 7-yard kneel down, right? All we need is just take a normal kneel down. Don't take a 7-yard kneel down.
Why are we even doing that?
Because they need to get to the 40 tick mark right here.
That is the kind of shit that you're up by 2 scores. That is the kind of shit right there that makes me wonder. Like, come on.
Beat. It's a bad beat. I'm glad I won my 9 other prop bets, or else I would have been even more pissed. But I am pissed because I would have been perfect 10-0, Crick. And those are not just 10 prop bets that I bet. Those are the only 10 that I put out on the internet.
I would have fought that Kermit the Frog sounding motherfucker.
The 9th most bet is George Holani receiving yards over 9.5. And this one, number 10, Mac Hollins over 25.5 receiving yards.
Who?
I like
Mac Hollins. What?
Over 25.5 receiving yards.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
What are the odds on that?
Minus 125. You could take them and get plus money if you go over 29.5.
I was going to say, I just go 30 plus.
Yep.
Then he'll have 28.
Yep. So tomorrow, Crick, look through the props today. We're gonna work together and come up with our 5 favorite prop bets.
Okay.
And then we'll put together our 5 favorite like longer shot ones. Let's say anything plus 300 or higher.
Okay. Well, my favorite play of the entire Super Bowl is plus 300 or higher. So
both the punt,
both teams punt first drive plus 310.
We'll say that for the long shot one then.
You put it wherever you want to. Smothered, covered, sprinkled, tinkled, all that.
Chat, we need your help too. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Y'all do your homework tonight.
Listen, I actually didn't read through these yesterday. I kind of just got it prepared and I was like, oh, we'll go over this live on the show. I thought I was going to be eager to just fade all these. I kind of see why everyone's betting these. I mean, how could you not bet Sam Darnold to throw an interception? Sam Darnold in a big game.
I agree with you, but I also see a side, like I totally see a world where those don't come through. And I do not like betting on the side of the public. I do not. I know how they build those big shiny buildings in the desert.
I do not either. We will get to defending Beardo tomorrow. We don't have time for that one. Long story short.
Yes, yeah, so give me a little info on this.
They got brought up on their Tuesday night main event. How to determine like what is a sport and what isn't a sport. So like, okay. Is chess a sport? Is archery a sport? Like, where do you draw the line of what a sport is? And Beardo, although I don't agree with his criteria, I think he could have done it better. I think he was right. But he took a hardline stance of if you can drink a beer and smoke a cigarette while you're playing it, it's not a sport. Like darts. He's like, it's not a sport.
That come on now, Beardo. You big golfer, man. You just got into this golfing game and stuff.
But his argument was the professionals don't go out there and drink beer while they're playing.
John Daly.
That's what everyone came back at him with. He goes, but John Daly isn't crushing beers while he's at a PGA event.
Probably because the PGA would frown on that.
Yeah, but they're like, well, that's part of the rules. You can't.
Do you think John Daly's ever played a round of golf that wasn't certified PGA where he didn't crush some beers?
No,
probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I don't know if that parameter gets there, but
here's my criteria. How you figure out if you need to figure out something is a sport or not. It's a 2-layered thing. First, you got to get into Is it a sport or is it a skilled event? All sports are skilled events. All skilled events are not sports, right? So I'd say, you have to be skilled. Usually, to define a sport, it would be you have to be good at like multiple skills, like football, basketball, baseball, even golf. You can't just be good at one thing. Like you throw a dart, you're really good at throwing a dart. Baseball, you got to be, good at hitting, fielding, whatever. Even golf, it's not just how far can you drive it? Can you chip it? Can you putt it? Things like that, right?
Yep.
So is it a sport or is it a skilled event? I would say archery is a skilled event, not a sport. You can say it's in the Olympics. That's cool. Guess what? The Olympics aren't about sports. The Olympics are about skilled events. You want to know why the Olympics aren't? I know the Olympics aren't just about sports because they don't have football in the Olympics. If the Olympics was all about sports, you'd have to have every sport in there, and football's not in there. They don't play football in the Olympics, American football, of course. So, first criteria is how do you determine? You got to say, is it a sport or a skilled event? And if there's an argument whether it's a sport or a skilled event, you go to the second step. Are women, if you're the best player at your skilled event / sport, are women lining up to fuck you? If you're the number one basketball player in the world, there's a bunch of women lining up. Number one baseball player, ain't nobody lining up to fuck the number one chess player in the world, okay? That's my criteria, Craig.
I can't really argue with that.
It's just that simple. It's just that simple, Craig. That's why chess is not a sport. It's a skilled event.
Okay. NASCAR. Because if you're the best NASCAR driver in the world, the women will line up.
Then it's a sport.
All right. Lock it in.
I'd argue
I don't disagree with you.
Professional wrestling, sport, based off my criteria.
Dude, I love the Royal Rumble. I watched the shit out of the Royal Rumble the other day. We've done it 3 years in a row now. And Mathcon makes a good point. It's the Olympic Games, not the Olympic sports.
Exactly. I've done archery, and it's a skilled event, says Money Maker. It is a skilled event. I've listen, you want to know how I know it's a skilled event? I've been shooting a bow since I was 5 years old. There's a point in my life when I took a 10-year break. I picked up my bow, went out, and it was like riding a bike, dude. It just picked up right where I left off. You want to know why? Because that skill was developed there, right? It's a skilled event.
Yeah, but you can have things that, I see what you're saying, skilled event and stuff like that. Archery, I'm looking at, like, you got to keep your shoulders and stuff, because you can get to a point in life where you can't pull a bow back.
Well, that's what every skilled event, eventually it wears off. Every skilled thing, like, you get a little bit less. Think about basketball. If a professional basketball player walks away at 25 and then comes and like doesn't touch a basketball for 10 years, you think they're going to be at the level where they were at when they left? No.
Well, no. That, of course not. But I'm with y'all. I'm with you. I think you should probably have to run at least a little bit. There should be parts of the game that you have to run in for it to be considered a sport.
Yeah, but NASCAR, you don't run. Golf, you don't run.
You don't have to run. You're going 200 miles an hour.
But golf, you don't have to run in golf.
Well, I don't know, dude. Like I said, hell, I don't know.
That's the thing. It gets tough. You got to figure out what your criteria is. That's why I set my criteria.
Yeah.
Got to figure out if you're a sport or a skilled event.
Okay. Then we'll say you at least have to. NASCAR's it's going to be its own thing. You're always going to have people argue about that. But golf, you're at least walking. You're at least exercising.
Yeah, golf's a sport.
I agree 100%. Yeah, but that's why I have a problem.
How many women were lining up to fuck Tiger? I bet Scotty's got to fight him off.
Probably. But yeah, no, okay, fair enough. So they roasted Beardo, huh?
Yeah, he did say some stupid things. He tried to say golf was a team sport.
That's not true, Beardo.
He tried to say boxing was a team sport because you got a corner and a group of people, coaches. It's a team thing.
No. Your accolades are based solely off of individual performance.
Yeah, that's like I said. There are some things I disagreed with him on, but I'm like, there's a better way he could have presented this than can you smoke a cigarette and drink a beer while doing it.
I don't care what anybody says. Golf is the hardest sport on the planet. Period. Look at Michael Jordan, dude. Michael Jordan's the greatest athlete. He's pretty good at golf at this point, but he's played quite a bit. But even Michael Jordan struggles on the golf course. And that's the greatest athlete we've ever seen. Period.
Greatest athlete?
Mm-hmm. Hands down. Hands down. Michael Jordan is the best at all around. That dude went and just chilled playing Major League Baseball. I know it was minor league level. Don't care. He just went out there because he was bored. Literally, he's just bored. He's tired of beating everybody in basketball in the toughest league on the planet. And he's like, hell, I'll just go play a little baseball for a little bit. See if I can
think
do it.
Caitlyn Jenner would have a good argument for being the greatest athlete.
That doesn't count. Doesn't count. No, I'm not getting into Caitlyn Jenner. Good luck to you. All that shit. But, now, if you want to talk about Bruce Jenner, maybe. But I'm not going to hear the Caitlyn shit.
Well, that didn't work. There we go. Cristiano Ronaldo?
Cristiano Ronaldo, he's a player. But
he's no Michael Jordan. He's no MJ.
As far as greatest athlete on the planet, put Cristiano Ronaldo out there in minor league baseball. See what he does.
What about Tiger Woods?
I love Tiger. I don't even know. I think Tiger could do whatever he wanted.
I mean, Tiger at his peak, man. It's hard to argue against that.
I'm just saying, dude.
We were just talking about how golf's the toughest sport out there, and he was the best to ever do it.
You had to lay money on Tiger against the field. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Well, okay. We'll have to ask Beardo about that on Sunday morning.
Okay. That'll be fun.
It will be. All right, y'all. I guess it's about that time, man. I need a couple minutes, and we'll be rolling over on the Sports Picks channel. We'll cover y'all's NBA and NHL and all that. I guess some of that stupid college basketball if y'all want to, too. I hate college basketball.
I mean, you kind of stuck with it, dude. We're kind of slim pickings this time of the year.
I know, right? Smack down.
Hockey's about to go on break. NFL's about to be done. NBA is going to go on break after next week.
Yeah, and the only thing playing, I don't know the difference between my ass and a hole in the ground. God almighty, dude.
You can start betting on chess and darts and archery.
Dude, I am actually undefeated, never lost in table tennis.
Oh, okay. Like betting it?
Yeah, 2-0.
Okay. I thought you meant playing it. I was going to say.
No, I'm really good playing too. I'll whip y'all's ass in ping pong. We'll play anytime y'all want to. But no, I went on Christmas Eve when we didn't have any sports going on, and I was jonesing at the Christmas Eve or whatever. I just had to click on the DraftKings, see what was going on. I bet 2 + 150 dogs in the table tennis elite series. 2-0, undefeated, never lost.
And a baby.
We love it, dude. We love
all right,
it.
Chat.
All right, are we tomorrow?
No, normal time tomorrow.
All right, buddy. Be safe, chat. Love y'all. We'll see you in a minute.
Later, buddy. Go check out Crick's Corner. Sports Picks over on Rumble. Crick's going to be fired up today. He's already a little salty this morning. Mic wasn't working. You should have seen him. That's why we started late. He was all sorts of pissed, and he couldn't say anything. So I just see him flailing his arms, getting all pissed off back there. It was hilarious. But yeah, good show today. Shout out to everyone that was here. I hope the Rumble or the YouTube short feed worked out well today. We'll see how that goes. But we'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 4:15 a.m. Granted, we don't have any mic issues or anything. I'm going to bring you our top 5 Super Bowl props. And then our top 5 long shots. Should be a fun day tomorrow. Should be a fun day. You guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early. Until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.